What'd you bang?
I like it. It's cooler.
Thanks so much. Alright.
Kisa na camera.
Alright, big smiles right up here in 3, 2, 1. Awesome. You see that big staircase right there behind you? Go ahead and open that gate, head on down. We'll get to the bottom. Just wait down there for me. 1.
Abi, ikaw pwede. Ikaw pwede. Ay. Again. Daddy.
Alright, is my caboose in here? Perfect, alright guys. I'm gonna go ahead and start off by talking about some of the formations inside of the cave. We'll start right up there above our heads. Anyone know what that is? Stalactite, that's right. You can remember these ones because they hold on tightly to that ceiling above our heads. Right down there, watch your eyes. There you go. Anyone know what that is? Oh, that's quick. That's right, stalagmite. You can remember these ones because you'll find them on the ground and you stalagmite. Trip on one. Good way to remember it. Tough crowd? Alright, I get it. It was actually completely blocked off by a giant rock wall. Nobody knew there was more beyond that wall. So one day, George Jeffrey decided to lean against it, take a breather from all that hiking that he had to do, but suddenly he felt a cold breeze blow right through his neck and then through his back. Does anyone know what that means? That's right, if there's air, circulation, and more cave beyond that to be discovered. So George Jeffrey was a very wealthy man. He had a lot of money, and at that time, we did not. So he came to us one day and he's like, hey, I want to take that wall out for you. We were like, no, we can't pay for it, you know? He said, I'll pay for it. But under 2 pretty big conditions. His first condition, he wanted us to say his name, get this, on every single tour for the rest of time. A little man-made wall.
The room after that, there's only one staircase. You have to go up and all right, do we have everyone? Yes. 1907. Alrighty, so this room has another formation, except it is one you can touch. It's to your left. It's called a stalactite. That rail there is for your use. Please use it if you need. So, welcome to the Valley of Dreams. This room used to be the last room in the original tours. When the cave first opened in 1881, these tours were 6 to 8 hours long without falling.
You're currently standing in what we call Guide's Rest. This little room right here was excavated around late 1800s, early 1900s. And at that time, we are now in the second most, well, that's a little ironic.
Not anymore.
Tell the silence, all right. We are currently in the second most high elevation cave in all of North America, with the first being the Glowing Springs Tavern, like Glowing Springs, Colorado. That means that as of right now, we are actually standing about 7,000 feet above sea level. We are around, reaching out of it for help. We call that our cave mummy. You guys see that in the back?
Yep.
Kind of looks like the hand of a mummy reaching out of the ground. Pretty spooky. And then right over here, that formation is called Lucky Number 7. It's a little hard, it does blend in, but it's the one growing sideways. This formation right here actually doesn't happen very often. It's a pretty rare occasion. So we have 2 theories as to how this was formed. Our first theory is crystallization throughout the rock, pretty simple. Our second theory is the wind from the cave pushing those minerals and water sideways, causing it to grow to the right, as we can see. And then right over there, that is one of our columns. A column was made when a stalactite and a stalagmite met together. As you can see, these 2 are no longer together. They've been broken apart. They were like that when we found them, so we didn't see it happen. So once again, we're not 100% sure. Our first theory as to how that happened is tectonic plate shiftment or an earthquake inside of the cave, shaking them apart. Our second theory is a possible ancient mudslide that started all the way up there, ran on down, and knocked it over. The only thing we are 100% for sure on is those 2 are never going to be joined together again. Because of that, we call that one on the top Romeo and the one on the bottom Juliet. I know. crystals?
Mom, can we see those crystals up there?
Shooting me,
Alright, guys, I'm gonna have some right over here. We're just gonna make that pathway open. We're starting to have people coming out of there. Go ahead and stick this wall over here. Awesome. We can get some people just right over here in this room too.
Oh, yeah.
Like,